Hey everyone, my name is Dwayne Monroe. I live in Amsterdam, which is one of the world's great cities where I enjoy Dutch delicacies such as bitterballen. Here's my LinkedIn page. Check it out if you are so inclined. In Amsterdam, I work as a cloud architect focused on Azure, Azure governance, and Azure cost management. This short video is about my career strategy. I've learned a few things over the years. Your strategy may be different, but I figured I would share. A lot of techies, in my experience, indeed most, focus on career tactics such as getting certs, and maybe even all the certs. But few, I think, seem to understand the need for a strategy that guides you towards your goals, which are not necessarily your employer's goals. You need a vision of where you want to be and an understanding of what's important to you and how those things can intersect with an organization's goals. I use three metrics. The work should be technically interesting. It should add value to an organization. And perhaps most importantly, for longevity's sake, it should be clearly strategic. You can envision this as a kind of Venn diagram of intersecting values. So here's an example. So let's say, for example, that you love data center operations and server engineering on premises. Lots of fun. Your company has a need to utilize Hadoop for data analytics. Now, that's certainly technically interesting, and you can probably see how it might add value to your organization. But if, for example, your organization sells sneakers, building and maintaining a complex data analytics infrastructure isn't a core competency, so it's not strategic to the organization. Especially not when there are commodity services and platform solutions available, such as HD Insight on Azure. And there are other examples on the other cloud platforms. It doesn't have to be an all Azure thing. So in this scenario, you have two of the values there. The work is interesting. The work shows value, but it's not strategic to the organization. You can imagine how angry people might be in the C-suite at the bill when they said, oh, we actually could have done this a different way. So here's a high-level overview of the career path that I took. This isn't, of course, very detailed. It is high-level. But I think it gives you a general idea of the path that I took. At the midpoint, I focused on messaging, which at the time, this is a number of years ago, I viewed as interesting, valuable, and strategically important since at that time it wasn't yet a commodity, which I think it is today. And here's a different view of the same path, showing the relationship between technical specialty area and organizational value. I've written about career strategy, so you can check out that little book if you like. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to now enjoy some delicious bitterballen and beer. Dewey!